First and foremost, the earlier video was only an excerpt of a longer conversation that actually took place more than 2 hours actually. You see, many a times we do not know the background of the story, we do not know the needs of the individual. What if the individual comes across telling us that I want to buy a property but I want to further my financial goals? Then of course, as a property professional, then this will be the angle that we want to try to help the client to actually move forward. And when we mention about the context of the particular individual that we are dealing with, we often also want to plan for them in the aspect of emergency. Like for example, what if something happens, they lost the job for a while, they need somebody to help contribute to their monthly installment and stuff like that. So all this becomes quite a critical part of the planning for the individual. Of course, it is up to the individual to decide how far, how much they want to stretch their budget to get to a unit that they really like it. But many of the individuals would want to know what their options are if something were to happen. Then is time not money? Well, tell me about it. I am a property agent and my time is money. But to a normal 9 to 5 worker, I'm not saying that time is not critical, but unless the savings from the commute or the savings from any kind of time can be used to further translate into other productivity, then of course the commuting hours become critical. But a longer commute may not necessarily means that there's low productivity. There are times that I service my car, there are times that I let my wife use the car and I take Grab and take public transport. I don't find my productivity comes down because when I was in the train taking Grab or whatnot, I'm actually able to do my work on the phone. In the current era, we can do a lot of things from the electronic devices. In fact, because I drive, sometimes there's very little that I can do other than, for example, doing a recording now or speak to somebody over the phone, which I do very often. But the options of what I can do when I'm driving are very limited actually. And talking about getting a place in JB, the first question